Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this Santa Clara Valley Athletic Dianza Division, and we're ready to go here. This is first serve, Mountain View Spartans versus the Gunn Titans. Just getting started here. Nice cross-court kill by Gunn. This Santa Clara Valley Athletic League Dianza Division Girls Varsity Volleyball. We are here. We're going to take a quick replay here on this cross-court. Tough to see that came in just inside the line. We're here October 29th, 2014. Second serve. Free ball there for Mountain View. Little quick set in the middle. Just dinked it over and it fell down at the feet of the blocker. That was Fitzsimmons on the block for Mountain View. Munch back to serve for Gunn. Cross-court set, and they called a double hit. Point goes to Gunn. Mountain View is 3-5 so far in the division this year. Gunn is at 3-6. Two evenly matched teams. Should be a good match tonight. Munch back to serve again for Gunn. Tough serve into the back row. Down the line, right on the corner, nicely put. She went just outside Mountain View's block. That was Mahoney for Gunn. The Titans up to a quick 4-0 lead here in the first game, best of 5 match. That was Fitzsimmons over the block. First point, Mountain View's on the board. We'll see a quick replay. She'll see how she goes right over the block. Nice placement in the back corner. The libero, McAvoy, back to serve for Mountain View. Just over the net. Cross-court set. Down the line, and they call net on Mountain View, middle blocker. We'll see if we can see whether she turns her hip into it. Tough to see from this angle, but they called the down ref is looking right down the net. That was the libero for Gunn into the net. Johansson comes in for Mountain View. And Moore back to serve. Just over the net, nice push down there by Fitzsimmons. Excuse me, that was by Johansson. Gunn's pass just came just over the net. Moore with a second serve. Little short set, and they call net on Mountain View again. Coming in for Gunn is Deneen. Little jump serve there, mishandled by Mountain View. That had a little bit of float on it, and it just kept spinning back on her. Bring him to serve. That one just dove at her feet. Nice mixing up there of the serves. And Mountain View calls a timeout. Mountain View's coach Dave Wynn says, we've got to stop this now. They're behind 3-8. A little bit like the Giants, who are down 7-0 here in game 6. KMVT Sports would like to thank our all sports presenting sponsor, the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, which is part of the Sutter Health Network. Choose your PAMF doctor today. We're over here in Mountain View at Chester F. Awalt Memorial Gymnasium. PAMF has a facility just down the road. I'm sure a lot of the athletes here use their facilities. Great organization. Gunn Titans off to an 8-3 lead here in this first set, best of 5 match. Gunn has a smaller team than Mountain View does, not necessarily in height, but in numbers. Mountain View has actually brought up a couple of freshmen. This has been a rebuilding year for both teams. Bring it back to serve after the timeout. Back set, left-handed, and it goes just long. That was Deneen with the kill attempt for the Titans. It was long by about 6 inches. You'll see a quick replay here, probably come right in at your feet. That's Holroyd with a serve, and it goes wide. Holroyd didn't play for Mountain View last year and back this year. It's nice to have her back. Mahoney to serve for the Titans. Set to Nawalski. Mishandled by Gunn. Nice placement there on Nawalski's part. Blockus back to serve for Mountain View. Blockus their middle blocker. Back row attack, little push over. And oh, that was going long, they played it. They called net on the Titans. Point goes to Mountain View. Mountain View with a bit of a rally here, come back 6-9. Blockus to serve again. Back set. Cross court, handled by Mountain View. To Nawalski, down the line, good coverage. Little dink over, but Mountain View's there. Fitzsimmons drops it across. Back row. Tough kill there, that was mishandled by Mountain View. That was going in, that was the only thing she could do on that one, I think. We'll see that come deep. Tough one to handle. Probably would have gone in. Deneen back to serve. Up 10-6 here in this first set. Little drop. And that goes long. Just long. But the line judge was right on it. See if we can see how far out it goes. Looks like a good call. Lee to serve. Doesn't quite clear the net, just off the tape. Karlsek to come in for Mountain View to serve. Just off the tape, good recovery by Gunn. Back row, off the block. Free ball. Nice down there by Mountain View. Quick back set. Nicely placed, just down, just diagonally across the net. That was Deneen, the nice kill. Deneen, their 6'3" senior. You'll see her go right across the net. Mountain View not able to handle it. And timeout is called. Let's see, in the De Anza League, we're going to show Los Altos High School is in the lead with a 9-0 league record. They're having a terrific year this year, followed by Homestead at 7-2, Los Gatos at 6-2, and then we have Mountain View at 3-5, closely followed by Gunn at 3-6, Pali at 2-6, and Monte Vista not having a good year this year at 0-9. It's interesting how these teams go back and forth. Los Altos had struggled for a couple of years, and now they've had a couple of great years. Good coaching. Gunn and Pali have traditionally had dynamite teams, and this year they're struggling. But it's nice to see these teams who haven't had a chance to be up in the leaderboard. Los Altos has been a while since they've been on the top of the leaderboard. Coming back here from timeout, This is the first set of the best of 5. Gunn Titans leading 12-7. Deneen back to serve. Nawalski. Cross court. Over the block. Good recovery by Mountain View. Nawalski tries to go down the line, just long and wide. Nice rally. We'll see that again. See set across to Nawalski. Tries to go outside the block, just mishandles the ball a touch. Deneen to serve. Tough serve. That was right at the feet of Koralczak. And coming in from Mountain View, number 12, that's Iverson. Iverson, a 5'8" junior. Off the tape, but played. Nawalski just dinks it over. Good recovery by Titans. Little dink over by Mountain View setter. Nice back row attack there. That was Holroyd with the attack. Past that 10-foot line. You'll see her coming in from the back row right in the front there. Just played it off the middle blocker. Nicely done. Dempsey back to serve. Just into the tape. Tavanian back to serve for the Titans. Nice pass, back set. Cross court, good dig by the Titans. Nice cross court. Nice cross court there by Holroyd. She was way out of bounds, had to hit it across. Nicely done. We'll see that again. So you're off to your left, cutting way across court, goes just on the line. Nicely played. McAvoy back to serve. Quick set in the middle, off the block. Block has almost got there, but they only could get one of the two blockers up in that quick set. You'll see the timing very quickly on the setter, and only one blocker was there in time. Those are very tough to cover. Knudsen back for Gunn. Their libero. Little float serve. Nice placement by Nawalski into the corner. That was called good. Nice rally. We'll see that again coming. Nice set right over the block. Went long. Mountain View saw that one coming. Johansson comes in for Mountain View. 6-foot freshman. And we're having a little discussion by the down ref at the referee's table, and we're ready to play. Moore to serve. Back row. That was Munch. Nicely played. We'll see that one again. Just dropped over the net. Rolled off the tape. Brigham with a serve into the net. Holroyd back to serve for Mountain View. Mountain View needs to go on a bit of a run here, down 11-18 in this first set. Nawalski comes in. Cross-court set to the lefty, down the line. That was a tough one. That was Moir trying to get the dig on that down the line kill. Came right at her face. Mahoney to serve. Tough communication there. That sort of handcuffed the back on the pass. The setter wasn't able to get there in time. Amy Wang comes into the game for Mountain View. Mahoney back to serve. Quick set in the middle to Blockus. Nicely blocked there by Gunn. That looked like that was Gates on the block right in the middle. Solo blocker. Nice placement. Mahoney with a serve. Nawalski over the block, nicely played. We'll see that one again. See Nawalski just put it over the block. Nice placement. Fitzsimmons comes in and Blockus back to serve. Back set. Oh, just rolls down the tape. That was a tough one. No way to block that one. You'll see it just roll off the tape to her left to right and drop in. Lee back to serve. Gunn up 22-12, first set. Oh, off the tape. Very tough to defend on those. Nice float serve there. That one just kept spinning, just kept going straight, floating longer and longer. And we're here at game point. Lee. Sophomore outside hitter for Gunn. And that was called on Gunn. Coming in is Gates for Gunn. Johansson comes out. Iverson comes in to serve. Iverson, a 5'8" junior from Mountain View. Good recovery by Gunn. Nice kill by Nawalski there. Nice set off the net. Good placement. We'll see that one again. We'll see how Nawalski places it just in the right, out of reach of the libero there. Iverson to serve. Little push there by Fitzsimmons. Holroyd just bumps it over. And the kill, that was by, hard to see who that, oh, that was Deneen on the set winner there. See, just through the block there, nicely played. So that's the end of set one. Gunn taking the first set, and we'll be back in just a minute for set two.
As a busy mom of 3 kids, I find it extremely convenient to access My Health Online. My Health Online's messaging service allows me to keep in close contact with our doctor.
Being able to email the doctor with questions gave us assurance that they do take an interest in the patients That's why we've been with PAN for more than 10 years and keep adding members, the newest member.
Welcome back. We're getting ready here for the second set of this best-of-5 match between Mountain View Spartans and the Gunn Titans. Gunn took the first set rather handily, 25-14. Getting ready for the second set here. A little bit of discussion on the Titans side about who's supposed to be where. We thought they had it all worked out. They're going to redo things. No, they're back. No, they're going to no. Quiet crowd tonight. The Giants, Game 6 of the World Series playing tonight, so it's a pretty small crowd here in Mountain View. Chester F. Awalt Memorial Gymnasium. Dedicated hardcore fans are out. And here we go with set 2. Nawalski back to serve for Mountain View. Off the tape. Mar with the set. Nice diving save by Gunn. Nice try. Mountain View with their first lead of the evening. We'll see the dive there by Gunn. Good recovery, almost made it. Nawalski with a serve. Little dink over that empty spot. Almost pancaked up there by Iverson. Tavanian back to serve for Gunn. Off the block. And it goes long. Oh, they called the touch though. Touch on Mountain. Let's see if we can see the touch. Off to our left. Yep, good call. The up ref is right there, and he probably heard that one. Duranian with a second serve. Little tank in the middle, good recovery by Gunn. Back row, just a free ball over. Cross court set. Beautiful there by Holroyd. She's got a great vertical leap and is able to put that down just past the 10-foot line. We'll see the height of her jump here coming up in just a second. Cross court set. You can see her head is almost to the top of the tape. McAvoy back to serve. Little quick set dink over. Back row to Nawalski. Tight to the tape. Nicely played there by the Gunn setter. Just pushed it down. Is on the second hit, so goes up and then just pushes down. Mountain View wasn't ready for that one. The libero back to serve for Gunn. Quick down to block us there, beautifully played. It is absolutely a timing play and it was done beautifully. We'll see it up again. Set's gonna be very quick, you see her getting ready to go and there she is, only one block up. Moore back to serve. Mountain View setter. That was Mahoney with a little dink over. Deneen comes in for Gunn. 6'3" senior. Has the rotation worked out, so she'll have 3 positions to block. Little float serve there. Back to Blockus, just dinks it over, nicely played. The libero for Gunn almost made that in. Knudsen with a dive. You'll see her come shooting in from the right. Little dink, almost made it. Holroyd with a serve. Off the net, almost got Holroyd in the face. Mahoney back to serve for Gunn, 6'1" senior. Little jump serve. Quick set to block us, no blockers up. Nice block. That was Fitzsimmons, I'm sorry, that was Johansson on the block for Mountain View. You see her going up on the block. Nicely done. Block us to serve. And it goes in right down the line. Mountain View in the lead again. Little short serve, well played. Quick set. That was well done by Mountain View. That was by Gunn. That was Gates with a quick set and over. Mountain View only able to get one blocker up. Lee comes in for Gunn. Back to serve. Lee, a sophomore. Nice serve. No movement at all on that one. Don't think that made it over the net. We'll see if we can see whether that was blocked or whether it made it over the net. Nope, hit the tape. Lee with the serve. Nice back set. Beautiful placement there. Very nicely done by Johansson. Gates in for Gunn. And then comes back out for the libero. Iverson to serve. Tight set, little dink over. Nicely done by Nawalski off the block. Gunn with two big blockers in the middle. She was able to push that through. Iverson to serve. Tough pass. Tried to do a quick set and the timing is a little bit off there. Griffin was either a little late or a little early, depending on whether they were, which kind of quick set they were trying to do. Back, tight to the net, beautifully done. That left hand, excuse me, that's Deneen on the kill down the line. The set was tight to the net because she's a left-handed, it was nicely done. Looks like she's got a bum right arm. Maybe not. Deneen with the serve. Just dribbles over the tape. Nice, powerful serve. Score tied at 9. Into the net. Mountain View up by 1. We have Nawalski back to serve for Mountain View. Little slide by Mountain View, goes deep. She got a little bit underneath it and went long. You'll see how the set is a little bit behind her. Gets underneath it and just rockets it long. That's a tough timing play. The set has to be perfect. Holroyd off the block, pushed over by the setter. Cross court, good dig by Mountain View. Holroyd, nice placement, cross court right in the corner. Nice little rally there. We'll see Holroyd come straight cross court, falls right in the corner. McAvoy to serve. Into the net. Knudsen to serve for Gunn. That was pushed over by Gunn on the first hit. Mountain View not able to handle it. Kind of took him by surprise. Tough serve. Horrid with a nice attempt across court, but just doesn't clear the tape. You'll see her go up. Good angle. Just doesn't quite get the height on it. Holroyd again. Set to the middle, little dink over. Back row to Nawalski. Goes long. She just got a little bit underneath that. Too much palm. Dempsey comes in for Mountain View. Knudsen with a serve. Little quick to block us. Little fist to the back row. Nice placement. All right, beautifully done. A lot of power on that. Just over the block. Saw a Gunn player go flying across the court for that one. Marr with a serve, and it goes wide. Deneen comes in for Gunn. And bring him back to serve. Tough serve into the net. Holroyd back to serve. Looking over at the coach for placement instructions. And it floats long. Not enough downspin on that one. And Mountain View calls a timeout. And while they are taking the timeout, I want to thank again the Palo Alto Medical Foundation for their continued support of KMVT's high school sports coverage. They have been a longtime sponsor, and we greatly appreciate all that they do. It's nice to have them with us. Been sponsoring Mountain View Sports, Mountain View Los Altos for many, many years. Both teams having a little bit of a pep talk here. Gunn up 16-13 here in set 2. Gunn handled the first set rather nicely, or rather easily. Mountain View coming back here a bit. Second set. We're at Mountain View High School on a nice fall night. Small crowd, everybody home watching the Giants lose. And the upref calls everyone back onto the court. Proud father there, videotaping his daughter, we assume. And Gunn to serve. This is Mahoney, 6'1" senior with a serve. Little jump serve. Nice pass by Mountain View. Quick set in the middle. Nicely played. That's the way those are supposed to look. Nice pass, quick set. Doesn't have time to get the block up. You'll see it again real quick. There's Blockus over the block. Well done. Blockus to serve. Passes tight to the net. Back set. Mountain View's there. Nawalski, nice, just rolled it off the block. She saw that she had two tall blockers there and just pushed it slowly just to get it over the block. You'll see her not try to crank on it, but just a little push over. Quick set to the middle. Mountain View gets one blocker up. Setter bumps it over. Back set. Nice block by Mountain View. That looked like Nawalski and Johansson. Mountain View had good timing on the block. Watch the two go up right together. I think they both got a hand on that. Score tied at 16. Block us to serve. Back row. That was a free ball, well played by Gunn. I'm not sure they tried to do that, but it just cleared the net, got over to that other side of the net faster than Mountain View had planned. Lee back to serve. Gunn leads by one. Tough serve, but handled by Nawalski. Little dink over. Mountain View almost got that over. They almost were able to get the dink back. Took him a bit by surprise. Lead to serve up by two. Crowd getting into it a little bit. Nice float serve. Quick in the middle. Good recovery. That was Nawalski able to push it just inside the block. The block wasn't quite over the net far enough. We'll see it. It'll come just inside. She tried to get it back up. Iverson in to serve for Mountain View. Nice pass. Back set. That was Deneen who tried to get it diagonally across court. Didn't quite get enough height on it. Iverson with a nice serve. Back row. Nice placement. Beautifully done by Gunn. That was Mahoney with the kill from the back row. Just outside the 10-foot line. We'll see it again coming in. You'll see her right in the middle of the court. Just over the block, or past the block. Mountain View had three people there to hit it, and they all thought the other was going to take it. That was a nice dig on Mountain View. Too bad they didn't get that. And we have a timeout called by Mountain View. And we'll be back after the timeout.
Since 1982, KMVT 15 has been providing media resources to the community. Yearly, we train over 300 youth through our video camps. We offer classes in all areas of media, from video to editing, photography, graphics, and much more. KMVT 15 is your community resource, connecting communities through media.
And here we go, getting ready for the start of, we're just continuing on. Gunn leading 20-18 here in the second set, best of 5. Mountain View has struggled a little bit this evening. Free ball. Quick set. Nicely played by Mountain View. Setter was there. Gunn didn't see it coming and wasn't able to get a block up fast enough. Those are a finesse timing play, and if you do it right, very tough to defend. Nawalski back to serve for Mountain View. Tough serve, back set, little slide. Mountain View recovers, good dig. Back to Nawalski. Little push over. Nice rally. We'll see that again. See just a little teeny push over right into that empty spot there. Sometimes they call that the donut. It's just the big hole right between all of the defenders. Score tied, Nawalski to serve. Off the block. Holroyd, blocked by Gunn. Quick set, and they call no touch. Point goes to Mountain View. Takes the lead at this critical time here in set 2. Tough serve, little dink over. Nice placement there by, that was the Gunn setter with a wise choice, saw a big opening. Just touched the ball into that big open space. Score tied at 21. Munch back to serve. Nice float. Cross court. Dinked over. They called it down. Almost looked like she got her hand under that to pancake it up, but they both up and the down ref called it down. See if she gets her hand underneath between the ball and the floor. Tough to see there. McAvoy back to serve for Mountain View. Up by 1. Nicely done. That was Mahoney able to get the kill to fall down at the feet of the blockers. Munson with the serve. Hold right down the line, but good recovery by Gunn. Back row. Quick set to Blockus. Nicely done. Gunn wasn't able to get their 2 blockers up, so you'll see just 1. It's tough to defend against that. Moore back to serve for Mountain View. Nice float. Nicely stuffed there. That was Holroyd with the block. And we have set point for Mountain View. We'll see the block coming on the outside. Nicely turned her hands in, and Gunn calls a timeout. It's a very important timeout here. Mountain View leading 24-22 in the second set. And we'll be back in just a minute. And we're ready here. This might be set point here. Mountain View up 24-22 here in the second set. Block stuffed there. That was Blockus, I believe. Either Blockus or Johansson. And we'll see that one again. And that's the end of the second set. Nicely done. That was Blockus with a block. And we'll be back just a minute for game set 3. Score tied 1 set apiece.
Ever since we moved to the United States, Palo Alto Medical Foundation has been taking care of our health. We love our doctor. She is always ready to listen to us and is very professional and answers all our questions and is very reassuring. PAMF has been there not just for my own family, but for the whole community, whether they're seeing patients or providing doctors for our free medical clinic.
Welcome back, everyone, to Mountain View High School. Getting ready here for set 3 of this best-of-5 match. Score tied at 1 set apiece. Gunn took the first set, and Mountain View came back with the second. And we call, I'm not quite sure what they called on that, but the point goes to Mountain View. Mountain View looked fairly flat in the first set. Came back well in the second. It's 2 fairly evenly matched teams tonight. Similar records in league play, 3-5 and 3-6. Nice serve just over the net. Quick set by Gunn off the block. Mountain View's there. to Holroyd off the block. Good recovery by Gunn. Little dink over by Gunn, and Mountain View just pushed it right back. A little of their own medicine. Nice point there. We'll see that again. A little quick push over. Mountain View just pushes it back into an empty spot. McAvoy to serve. Dempsey with a nice dig there. Holroyd just got a little bit off on that jump. You can see it just didn't clear the tape. Knudsen with a serve for Gunn. Far back from the service line, little jump. Nice float. Gunn just wasn't there, a little miscommunication. Moore back to serve, the setter for Mountain View. Johansson comes in, get a little height at the front row. Nice float serve. Quick set over the block. And nicely played down the line. The line judge calls it in. This is tough to see from this angle, but you'll see it come just down the line. Nice placement just outside the block. Brigham to serve. Nice pass. Nicely played there. That was Lutz with the kill down the line. Lutz seeing some action for the first time tonight. Nice set, just outside the block. Now Lutz back to serve. Nice placement in the back row. Tough. That was well done by Deneen from Gunn. Nice recovery by Mountain View. Nice block there. Deneen tried to push it in, just went wide. Nice block by Mountain View. Blockus with a serve. Mountain View up by 2. Little dink over, and they call it wide. We'll see it go just, oh, they may have called it outside the antenna. Little push over. Mountain View's there. Nice pancake by Mountain View. Good dig. Gonna be tough. Free ball from the back row. Almost made it over. Lutz almost able to get that back. Nice rally on both teams. Gunn's not quite sure who should serve here. Getting some feedback from the official scoring bench. Lee comes in. Looks like she's going to go back to serve. Mountain View up by 2 here in the third set. A little bit of spin on that, but nice recovery. Rafalski pushes it deep. Nice back set to Deneen. Tight to the net. Little fist over. Nice kill. Good day by Mountain View. The libero pushes it back. Stuffed there by Mountain View. Beautiful placement. That was Fitzsimmons and Johansson on the block. We'll see that one again. Beautiful timing on the block. Both of them were there. Hands turned in. Nicely done. Iverson back to serve. Whiteout goes over the net. Tight set. Nawalski pushes it off the block. Well done. Good recovery on Mountain View's part. Gunn tried to be there on the block. It was just a little too quick. And Gunn calls a timeout. We'll see that play again. A quick set, pushes it off the outside hand. Gunn's not able to recover it. While they're taking a timeout, I want to remind you that KMVT would like to thank our sponsor. That's the Palo Alto Medical Foundation for bringing you this season of high school sports coverage. Choose your PAMF doctor today. Great group, great bunch of doctors. They've actually expanded. They're in locations in Palo Alto, Mountain View, Sunnyvale, Los Gatos. Great bunch of doctors and staff. Kind of quiet here at the Mountain View at Chester F.A. Walt Gym. Both teams playing well tonight, but there's no clear leader. Mountain View up by 4 here in the third set of this best-of-5 match. Teams being called back on the court. Titans took the first set, 25-14. Mountain View came back, 25-22 in the second, and they're up by 4 here in set 3. Mountain View with the serve. Down the line. Back row. That was nicely done by Lutz. And it goes wide. That was Lee trying to push it down the line, just went a little wide. Iverson again, back to serve. Lutz tries to put it in the back corner, but good coverage by Gunn. Nicely done in the line. She got a good wrist action on that. Nicely played. That was Fitzsimmons, I believe. You'll see the ball go at a nice angle down. Looks like that was on the line. Iverson back to serve. Just outside the block, good take by Mountain View. Lutz pushes it deep, good take by Gunn. And again, that was Fitzsimmons with a quick one there. Got that set almost on the way up, which is the way it's supposed to be in time so that the blockers can't set. A little bit of a 2. Iverson to serve. Nice float. Fitzsimmons is on a tear, again off the block. And Gunn calls a timeout. We'll see that Fitzsimmons again, a quick little push off the block, nicely done. And we'll be back in just a minute after this timeout.
KMVT 15 provides an array of professional media services for businesses. Our video services include ribbon cuttings, grand openings, promotional, training, corporate culture, testimonial, and much more. By hiring our professional staff, you are helping to support our mission to provide resources and educational opportunities to the community. Give us a call today.
Welcome back here. We're just in the middle of set 3. Mountain View's taking a commanding lead here in this third set. Gunn is sort of not falling apart, but they're having a little bit of a struggle here. They came out very strong in the first set. Mountain View up 12-4 here in set 3, best of 5 match. Fitzsimmons in the center has been on a tear. Deneen into the net. Little pushover, Mountain View's there. Lutz with a kill. Almost off the ceiling. Pushover on 2 by Mountain View. And beautifully done there. That was a great block by Fitzsimmons. The only blocker up, she sort of hung in the air. You'll see it here again on the replay. Almost looks like she hangs, and there she is. Perfect block. Setho comes into the game. Nice recovery by Gunn. They were able to get that back in. Quick set into the middle. Fitzsimmons again. Nicely done. Fitzsimmons, their senior 6'1" middle blocker. We'll see it again. Just a quick little set in the middle, and boom. Very tough to defend against, especially with just one blocker. Iverson to serve again. And it goes wide, no touch called. Nice run there by Iverson. Deneen back to serve for Gunn. Trailing 5-15 here in this third set. Tough serve, little pushover by Mountain View. Pushover by Gunn. Nawalski off the block. You'll see her push that just off the inside hand of the inside blocker. Nice placement. Nawalski back to serve again. And it goes wide. Their Mountain View substitution came in too quickly. They're calling him back because they have to record every substitution in and out. Dempsey comes in. Lee back, I'm sorry, that's Munch back to serve for Gunn. Good recovery. Fitzsimmons off the block. Nicely played. Blockless comes in. We'll see that again. Just off the fingertips. Gunn almost brought that back. McAvoy to serve. Nice serve. Good recovery by Gunn though. Little dink over. Lutz just got that off her fingertips. No power on it. Knudsen to serve. Into the net. Tough to lose those when you're down by 11. Johansson comes in for Mountain View. Moore back to serve, the setter back to serve. Off the block. Not quite able to get it back up. That was Johansson and Blockus on the block, but it just fell at their feet. Brigham to serve. Nice little jump serve. Cross court to Lutz. Pushes it through the block. Let's has her own cheering section up here. Volleyball comes back in. Nice float serve. When the ball doesn't spin like that, it tends to knuckle, makes it much harder to dig. Let's see if she does it again. That one had some spin on it. Back set. Mahoney again. Nice dig by Mountain View. Nice block. Couldn't quite see. I think that was Gates on the block for Gunn. Nicely done. We'll see it again. We'll see if we can see who went up. Hard to tell on that. Mahoney back to serve. Just off the tape, tight to the net. Quick set to Blockus. Nicely done. That was Mahoney on the back row for Gunn. Only one block by Mountain View. Nicely played. You'll see her come. It's hard to tell from here behind the 10-foot line. Went right through Blockus' hands. Mahoney with the serve. Quick set, little dink over. Off the fingertips. Nawalski. Back row to Mahoney. Good dig. Nice placement there. Nice rally. Just off the fingertips of the Mountain View blockers. We'll see that last hit just off the Mountain View blockers. Nice placement. Good rally. Mahoney to serve. Quick set to Blockus. Good recovery. Gunn was able to pick it up, but it went astray. Fitzsimmons comes in, Blockus back to serve. Got way behind that one, went into the net. Griffin comes in for Gunn. Lee, the sophomore, to serve. Lutz, back row, mishandle it. Gunn with a little bit of comeback here in set 3. That pass from Mountain View just sat up on the net. Gunn was right there to kill it down. Almost looks like a perfect set to the wrong team. Nothing you can do about that. Lee to serve. Over to Nawalski, down the line. Looks like they called net on Gunn. Knutson, the libero, comes in for Gunn. Iverson back to serve. And it goes way long. She looked over to coach and got instructions where to hit it. Back row. Way beyond back row. Wang back to serve. Wang, a sophomore. Tough serve, mishandled there by the libero from Mountain View. Gunn with a bit of a comeback. Just down by 6 here in set 3. Wang to serve. Nice back row attack. See it fall just in front of the blocker. That was Holroyd. Very tough to cover. Nawalski to serve. Nice float. Pushed over. Views there. Quick set to Fitzsimmons. Good dig by Gunn. And Holroyd calls it in. Nice cross court. Let's see if we can see. It was right on the corner. Nice placement by Holroyd. Tough to see. Nawalski back to serve. Into the net. We're on set point. They're going to be quite a few set points here in a row, at least 8. Lee back to serve. Mishandled by Mountain View. Free ball. Back set. And it goes in. Just bounced off the tape. There was a little slide behind the setter. We'll see it again. You'll see her come in sort of behind the setter. Just off the tape and dropped in. And we have a timeout called by Mountain View. We'll be back in a minute. Exciting conclusion here to set 3. Going to be 4 or 5 set points here. Mountain View up 24-19, but Gunn on a rally. Lee back to serve. Holroyd just easy push across. Down the line, good dig by Dempsey. And Fitzsimmons just drops it in. And Mountain View takes set 3, 25-19. We'll see a quick replay of that push down by Fitzsimmons. You see her go up in there, nice little angle there. And we'll be back for set 4 in just a minute.
Welcome to the Day Worker Center of Mountain View, founded in 1996. Here we connect employers with workers. We take pride in our excellent service and reliable workers, and it shows. Call or drop in anytime from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Just tell us the job and we'll find you a worker. Workers can help you move, do yard work, clean, and more. We choose a worker that has the right skills for the task. Then, we discuss a few job requirements and payment. Less than 5 minutes later, you and the worker are on your way. Easy, secure, reliable. The Day Worker Center of Mountain View. Reliable workers, ready to serve.
And here we are getting ready for the 4th set. Mountain View came back, takes set 2 and 3, up 2 sets to 1. Here for set 4, Nawalski with the serve, into the net. Tavanian back to serve for Gunn. And it goes long. Good eye there on Dempsey's part. Munch comes in for Gunn. And McAvoy back to serve for Mountain View. Tough serve, but good dig. She almost hit her own setter. It's always nice to see the girls smile. McAvoy to serve, up 2-1, fourth set. Little dink over there. Tight to the net. And they called net on Mountain View. Nice rally though. Nugent back to serve. That was a nice try by Holroyd, but she got a little bit underneath it. Timing was a bit off. Ace. That fired the Gunn team up. Knudsen back to serve again. That was a sloppy play. Sorry for laughing, but they were kind of off their game on that one. Couple of mishits. Johansson comes in for Mountain View. Moore back to serve. Little dink over. Moore with the set. Quick down by Blockus. Good push over. Nice recovery by Gunn. Over to Holroyd. Nice kill. Cross court. Nothing to do to defend against that. We'll see that the save on that last play. Nice dive there. Pushed over. And there's the kill. Moore with the serve. Block stuffed. Nicely done. That was Johansson with the block. Mountain View doing a good job of turning their hands in and forcing that ball back onto the court. Moore with the serve. Quick set in the middle. Nice block by Blockus, but good recovery by Gunn. Nice try by Mountain View. They were almost able to bring that back. They almost ended up in the stands as well. Bring it back to serve for Gunn. Score tied at 5. Holroyd, that set was tight to the net. She did the smart thing and just dropped it over the two blockers. The ball was falling as they were coming down. Nothing to do. You watch her just over the block. Very tough to cover that. Holroyd with the serve. Nice float. Cross court, very nicely done by Gunn. That was Deneen with a left-handed down the line, just outside the block. Blockers have to set up a little differently for a left-handed outside hitter. Quick to Blockus. Got a little bit underneath it. Back row. Tough one there. That was Mahoney. Tried to get over the net from the back. Takahashi comes in for Mountain View to serve. 5'10" junior. Good dig. Nice block. That was a nice kill by Deneen attempt, but Mountain View was there with the two blockers. We'll see just off her outside hand there. Takahashi to serve. Tight to the net, quick set. Good recovery by Gunn. Very nice placement there. That was Johansson pushing it in the far back corner. We'll see an open space, and look, she just perfectly places it. That play is actually a lot harder than it looks. You've got a wide open court, and you have to try to drop it over the blockers and into that deep corner. Tough serve. Nice back row by Holroyd there. And Gunn takes a timeout. So we're here in the fourth set. Mountain View up 10-6. They're leading the match 2-1. They lost the first set 25-14 and then came back 25-22 and 25-19. Want to remind you that this game is being brought to you with the help from our presenting sponsor. That's the Palo Alto Medical Foundation, which is a Sutter Health affiliate. Choose your PAMF doctor today. They've been great longtime supporters. Always happy to work with them. These two teams fairly evenly matched tonight, kind of going back and forth. A couple of runs. Mountain View has been in the lead because they lost the first set and then came back. Gunn giving them a run for their money here in the fourth set. Just down 6-10. Both teams with some height and some speed. When we come back, Takahashi's going to be ready to serve, and here we go. Just off the side of her hand, went wide. Griffin, 6'2" middle blocker, comes in for Gunn. And Lee back to serve. Nice jump serve. Free ball. Holroyd with a great back row attack. She's got a lot of power, able to push that over the block. We'll see it again. Watch the strength that she has. Winds up over the block. Nice placement. She's got good jumping skills, and when you can get high, a lot of reach, there's a lot of opportunities for a wide open court. Iverson back to serve for Mountain View. Nicely done there by Deneen. Mountain View not able to get the block up, but she had a wide open court. Deneen back to serve for Gunn. Nice serve. That had a lot of downward spin on it. Deneen to serve. Another tough serve, little dink over by Nawalski. Off the block. And they call a net on Mountain View. Nice rally though. Both teams with some good plays. Deneen to serve, trailing by 1. Tough server, but that was just a little low. Kowalski back to serve. 5'11" senior. Nice block by Mountain View, but it goes wide. Point goes to Gunn. That was Tavanian on the kill. We'll see the block go wide. Munch back to serve. Quick push over there by the setter. Gunn was ready for it. Wow. Holroyd with a kill down the line. You see the blocker wasn't able to get up quickly enough. Nice down the line. McAvoy to serve. Tight to the net. That pass got the setter almost underneath the net. Good try, but she wasn't able to bring it back onto the court. Off the block. Little dink over there by Holroyd, nice placement. You'll see this go right over the block to the big, that empty donut, just over the block. When you have those two big blockers, sometimes it's better to go around them or over them rather than trying to go through them. Quick set, off the block. Good recovery, almost wide. It's in play though. Good dig by Mountain View. Holroyd again. That time she went through the block. A lot of power there. You'll see it again going off the block. And Gunn calls a timeout. And score 16-11. We'll be back in just a minute. (16-11) here in set 4 of this best-of-5 match. Mountain View up 2-1. McAvoy back to serve for Mountain View. Cross court to Holroyd. And they call that a touch on Gunn's part. Went wide. Point goes to Mountain View. So what they called was that was off the block. Came back along the tape and went wide. That might go off, no, stayed off the ceiling. Free ball. Nice quick one there. That was, that was Griffin for Gunn with a quick one, or quick two going up. Able to get it up before Mountain View's blockers were fully set. Little quick there, off the one block. Knudsen back to serve. Holroyd, nice placement. That was good. From this angle, it looked good. The Gunn players seemed to think it was wide, but it looked awfully good from this angle. The line judge was right on top of it. Moore back to serve for Mountain View. Up by 6 in possibly the last set here. Free ball. Little dink over. Off to Blockus. Nice quick one up to, that was a quick set to Blockus. Gunn was there with a block, but wasn't able to get there in time. We'll see it again here. Little quick up, one block off. Yeah, nicely done. Mountain View's timing has improved definitely throughout this match. Gunn has used both their timeouts, so this game may not stop. Back set, nicely done. That was that was Johansson on the kill. Gunn only able to get 1.5 blockers up. Moir to serve. Tough pass. Holroyd definitely on her game in this set. Perfect timing, just drops it in over the block. Very tough to cover. If you try to cover those, she'll put it down the line on you. Mountain View up 21-12. Moir with the serve. Good up by Gunn setter. Nice try there to block us. Got a little bit underneath it. The ball set was a little bit behind her. Carried long. Brigham back to serve for Gunn. Nicely played. That was Gates, where Gunn was able to just be up there to push it back over the net. You'll see it come, just hang right up there, and she's just in time to push it over Blockus's. Nice float serve. Quick set to Blockus, little dink over. Very nice touch there by Blockus. Volsky back in the game. Holroyd to serve, 22-14. Nice drop serve. Never made it over the net, so I think they called 4 on Mountain View. Point goes to Gunn. Tavanian comes in for Gunn. Down by 7. Nice recovery by Mountain View. Nicely done there. That was Johansson. Bounced off the tape, so the timing was a little off, but still very tough to cover. You'll see the ball slow down as it goes off the tape and drop at their feet there. Takahashi into serve. Quick set in the middle. Good dig by Takahashi. Lee back to serve for Gunn. They need a rally here. Nice serve down the line. Kowalski with a good dig. Pushed it. Nice placement. Kowalski got under that. She got lucky. It sort of floated to the back corner, but it was still a good placement. We'll see it again. See how she gets underneath it. She said, oh, I shouldn't have hit that. And we have set and match point coming up here. Iverson back to serve for Mountain View. Back set. And they call net on Mountain View. That was a nice kill there by Deneen. Didn't matter because Mountain View touched the net. Wang comes in. Seven match points here in a row. Good dig there. Novalsky. Tight to the net, pushed over, good recovery by Gunn. Nicely done there. There was a good rally. That was Brigham with the kill, pushing it through the Mountain View block. You'll see her go up and just push it through the, actually off the block to the side there. Dink over, good recovery by Gunn. And it goes long. That was a nice back row attack by Holroyd, but it went long. You see she gets under just a little bit too much. Out by about 6 inches. Little miscommunication there on Mountain View's part. Blocked. Good recovery. Nice try there. And Mountain View we're going to see that one more time. Mountain View takes the fourth set, 25-19, and with that, the match. Great game tonight. Two very similarly matched teams. Gunn came on strong at the beginning, but then Mountain View kind of picked it up, got in their groove, and came back to win 4 sets in 4, 3 sets to 1. I want to thank you for joining us tonight for this SCVAL Dienza Division girls varsity volleyball team between the Mountain View Spartans and the Gunn Titans. Again, Mountain View taking it 3 sets to 1. KMVT15.org/sports is our website. It's produced and directed tonight by Bobby Chastain. Our camera crew is Renee Mendoza, Brian Farquharson, and Steve Coughlin on cameras. We want to also thank Mountain View High School for letting us be here in their nice gym. And we also want to thank CJ McCree. And thanks again for joining us. Again, Mountain View takes this match 3-1 over Gunn Titans. Thanks again for joining us and have a good evening.